What's up, everybody? Welcome back. I'm Adam Garley. This is Garley's Garage. This is part 2 where we got that American Ironhorse back up and running again from sitting for many years for my neighbor. In this episode, you're gonna see where I got it actually running and fine-tuned, and then I take it for a test ride and I take you along with me so you can see everything that goes on there. So hang on, let's get the rest of this video done. Hope you like it. So get ready for part 2.
Sorry, bro, but this show's about me.
So they actually look pretty good. They're burning clean. So they're not fouled out. Smell a little stinky. These are Champion plugs, kind of like Harley plugs. Harley plugs are made by Champion. They tend to foul out a lot. So in this one, I'm going to be replacing them with some Autolites. I forgot the number on them. It's like a 46 something or other. It's a 4-number Autolite plug. They burn a little bit hotter. So for carbureted bikes, I like them a little bit better because they're less prone to fouling out. I did have a couple of things to tell you about on how to clean them. So there are a few different ways. What you can do is if your wife has a nail file, you can open these up, squeeze this nail file in there. You could use sandpaper. Put sandpaper in there and kind of clean the ends on them. If you look around, spark plug cleaner. So you're going to take your kind of dirty plug, you can set it in here. This has little BBs in it. Nice and clean. Some people will do that and slap it right back to the bike. I always blow it off with air, because if any of those BBs are stuck in between the porcelain and the actual spark plug, could go inside your motor, could scar up some pistons and stuff. So make sure you do that. That's just a little quick tip. Like I said, I'm putting new plugs in this, so I'm not too worried about it. So got these in, almost. I can feel it because it's going. So got these back in. Let's go over to the workbench. I want to talk to you guys about batteries. Workbench was full, so let's do it right here on the rack. So batteries, when it comes to batteries, there's different styles, there are different kinds and stuff like that. What I like is a Harley Davidson style battery. And the reason I like that is there's no spacers or anything that you have to do. So if you look at this, when you see some of the bikes, see how that doesn't fit? A lot of times the Harley cable comes up from the bottom and it wants to go and sit flush. So what people will do is they'll bolt it till it goes like this. Well then, with vibrations, being a Harley Davidson, it's gonna vibrate and it's gonna get loose. Well, if you get one of these terminals loose, it will fry these terminal posts off, which is horrible. And you'll be stuck and stranded out somewhere on the road. So a lot of these aftermarket batteries are like this. Harley Davidson is not. Well, Drag Specialties, the premium performance batteries, some of them, not all drag batteries are like this, but the premium one is. And you can kind of look at it. There are some, I think it's Interstate battery, they have batteries that are flush too. So you got to look for it, but if you look at it, look at that. It sits flush. So you don't have to have a space or anything for it. You can do the top mounts. If you have a bike that has the battery, the top mounts, cool. These ones actually have all of the little screws and stuff inside. So this battery here, what a pain in the butt. Not only do you have to put a spacer, well, this isn't even the right spacer because look, it's still a big old gap. Can you see that? But not only that, then you got to take this little nut, you got to slide it in there this way if you're coming in from the front, and then if it's long and you're not short enough, and then something happens, oh, but you want to do it from the top. Well, now you got to take the little spacer, or the nut, and put it in there. What a pain in the butt. And it's a Napa battery. The only batteries I've ever had good luck with is going to be an Interstate battery, a Harley battery, or the premium batteries from Drag Specialties. That's my 2 cents. Some people run the lithium ion. I actually run a lithium ion in my HD Tar, the Sportster that's supermotoed. That one's got a lithium battery from Western Power Sports. I've had 0 problems with that battery, so I actually really like it. That thing will sit for months and never be charged, and I can go and hit the button and it it'll start right away. And anti-gravity batteries, that would probably be the Harley Drag Premium, anti-gravity, Harley Drag, Interstate, Western Power Sports battery, and yeah, you know what I'm saying. So anyways, that's just a little tech tip. We're gonna be putting in this Harley Davidson Premium Performance battery, and the price on it compared to Harley is probably $75 to $100 difference, cheaper. And I haven't had any problems with this. This is also kind of like all the other batteries, 6 months guarantee. If you take it back in 6 months and it's completely dead and will not hold a charge, they will replace it for no charge. After that, you're on your own. All right, got the battery wired in there. There's some fuses in here that I don't know what they go to. Now this isn't a NAMS whacked out wired Wednesday bike. Trust me, this one's pretty clean. There's only a couple things, so I know that there's like, well, that's for charging the battery. This is something, looks like maybe he had heated gloves or a heated vest or something. That's that type of one that's there. Then there's one more. Oh, and then the other one's for, it's got a cigarette lighter. I guess he used to smoke cigarettes, so he's got a cigarette lighter right here. So other than that, I mean, the wiring's pretty clean. Let's go ahead and turn it on. All right, so now I see the headlight. I have it on off because I don't want to try to start it yet. Got a horn, high beam, low beam works. Got tail lights. You see that? Tail lights. Gonna go ahead and go left blinker. So it's blinking left. Let's see, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So it does about 19 flashes and it shuts off on its own. So that's pretty cool. Do the right side. Yep, I don't know if you can see it. Can you see I don't know. Anyways, hit the blinker and it stops. So he's got rear turn signals. The bike does not have, somebody's already removed the front turn signal. So we got pretty much all the wiring is correct as far as, so here's the run. I have it on off. I'm gonna tap. So that works. Now let's see if the run button works. Now I have it on run. So everything seems to be in order and how it should, so it would fire up. So what I gotta do is I gotta run and go get some gas. I thought I had some here and I do not, so we're gonna go jump in the truck, go grab some fresh gas, put a gallon or so in here, and let's fire it up and see how this goes. All right, so I got it full of gas. Turn the ignition on. Do this. Go to the other side. Forward with the gas bell. So give it a couple of seconds to. Let me go ahead and run. Let's go ahead and try the seat. Give it a couple of pumps with the accelerator pump. Pumps of gas. Real quick, I wanted to tell you something. Anytime a Softail, Evo, and Twin Cam have been sitting, I don't know about the M8s, but anytime a Softail, Twin Cam, or Evo has been sitting, you never want to fill it full of oil. If you ever look inside the oil tank when a bike's been sitting 3, 6 months, a year or more, if it's empty, don't add oil. The reason being is there's a check valve, hold on. The reason is there's a check valve in there and the bottom end of the motor is going to have a crap ton of oil because that check valve is going to let the oil go from high down to low. What an effing mess, dude. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Yeah, there's basically like no oil in there. Well, now I know where it's at. It's in the bottom end. Now it's all over the floor of my rack in my shop. I thought it was just gas, but nope. That's oil. Texas tea. Look at that. It's just pouring out of the carburetor. Oil, not gas. So all the oil's in the bottom end of the bike. So let's go ahead and crank it up, get it running, get it to suck it back into the oil tank. There it goes. I say it's starting to fill up. You see the bubbles? That means it's filling up. So ignore the smoke from the pipes because that's just oil. That's just oil dripping down onto the exhaust pipes, and so we'll let it chill for a second. So I just realized something. So when the bike is running at low speeds, I don't even... Let me open this up and see if I can get that oil to stop, because that's a lot of oil coming out of the air cleaner still. Oh yeah, just tons of oil, tons of oil. Look at that, all over there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start it up again. And I want to show you something, okay? So, here we go. Oh, it's out of gas. So look at the rear tire. Watch this. It's not a real jockey shift bike. It's got an auto clutch in it. So when you come to a light, you can put both feet down, and then when you give it gas, then the auto clutch kicks in, makes the rear tires spin. He was saying he was an older guy, jockey shifting. I was like, man, that's pretty cool, an older guy jockey shifting a big old chopper like this. And my main concern was the flop and everything like that. I didn't think about maybe, you know, when you put your foot down and you let go of your left foot, it pops the clutch. Well, guess what? I guess you don't have to worry about that on this bike. Oh man, that's crazy. That's crazy. Anyways, so let's get this cleaned up. We got oil in there. Fill the filter. The filter's warming up, so that means oil circulating into the filter. I'll clean up all of this oil that's all over the air cleaner. So let me clean up all this oil mess that's everywhere. And then we'll put the cap on it, put a seat on it, I'll check the air pressure on it, and then we'll take it for a quick little spin. Ha! Automatic clutch jockey shift. So, got everything done on the bike. It's time to take it for a ride. Wish me luck. All right, let's see how this goes. So obviously it's in gear, so when you downshift, you push down. It's this, no, this way. So I found neutral. It's crazy because it shifts backwards. So like normally you push down to put it in first gear. Well, pushing down would pull this forward. Well, to pull it forward, I have to pull this back. So that's what's gonna throw me off on this whole thing. So let's give it a try and see how it goes. So brake on, first gear. Here we go. Let's go this way real quick. So far, it's pretty cool. It's kind of like a normal jockey shift. You just got to remember that everything's kind of backwards because of the way the linkage goes. So now mentally, all I got to remember is when I want to go faster, you go faster, go faster. When I'm slowing down, I want to go back down a gear, back down a gear, back. So back and go, back and go. So back is down, forward is up speed. So when you whoa, throttle and it just freaking takes off. So I want to go back, so I put it back to my half click. So I'm in neutral. I'm gonna wait for traffic to cruise by. Whoa, they honked to throw me the thumbs up. Was staring at me, the truck in front of them slowed down and they almost hit him. This is just weird to not put your foot on the clutch. So back is like going down. Here we go. Clutch in, push forward, next gear. this 8-ball rolling. Well, I've already found something that I don't like. Just checking for traffic. When you downshift, the bike just coasts. So you don't feel the downshift or like the push back on the bike. So you kind of have to like hold the clutch in and put the clutch in, downshift, lift the throttle so it gets that clutch to disengage, so it'll actually make the transmission shift. So that's one thing so far. Signals. Feel that? See, it didn't downshift. Now I felt the lurch, but I have to hit the throttle first because I can go down 2 gears and it just does that. Then you give the throttle and then it kicks the transmission in. Down. Get that. Oh, that was a gear. That revving at the end, I don't recommend that. Just in case it shifted into gear, you're gone. So, all done with the ride on the Texas Chopper. It's kind of cool. Guess that's it. Gonna give him a holler, see if he wants to change some tires on this thing or if he's gonna sell it as is or what we're gonna do. So as far as this bike, that's a wrap. That's how you get a bike put back together or redone after many years of sitting. You clean the fuel tank, drain it, put fresh gas in it. You clean the carburetor, go through all of the components that are in the carburetor. You wanna check the needle, the seat. You want to check the jets, the main jet, the pilot jet. You want to check the accelerator pump. Make sure the diaphragm's working. You just want to go through that. We check the fluids. Make sure you don't put oil in the bike until after you start it and let it run for a while. As you saw on this one, it just puked all over the rack. So all of the oil was sitting in the actual motor. So that's what's nice about it. That motor was full of oil, so the crank and everything had oil in it. So it was sitting in oil. It wasn't sitting in humidity and stuff getting rusted. So that's kind of a cool thing. So always let it fill the oil tank back up, then check the oil once it's warm. I'm about to put the bike back on the rack. You don't need to see all that. We're going to drain the oil, put an oil filter on it, put oil in it, change the transmission fluid, put fresh transmission fluid in it. I'm probably going to run through the brake line and the clutch line and just flush out the fluids. Other than that, it's good to go. So, Adam Garley, Garley's Garage. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment. Let me know if there's something else you want to see that maybe I haven't touched on yet. And also follow me on Instagram at Garley's Garage. I'm always doing daily content, doing some funny videos, just different stuff like that. So thanks again, and I'm out. Peace. Hey, I hope you liked that. Finally got this bad boy up and running, jamming through some jockey shift gears. That was a blast. So if you missed part 1, check it out right here. If you want to see one of our other videos, check it out right here. And don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see y'all in the next video. Y'all take care. I'm Adam, and I'm out. Peace.